If you're preparing for the IELTS test, you might be wondering what's the difference between the academic and general training reading sections? Which one is harder? And how should you prepare? In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know so you can go into your test fully prepared. Let's dive in. Before we discuss the differences, let's start with the similarities. Whether you're taking IELTS Academic or IELTS General Training, the reading section has the same structure in terms of time limit. You have 60 minutes to complete the test. Number of questions, both versions have 40 questions in total. Question types, you'll face multiple choice, matching, true, false, not given, summary completion, and more. Scoring system, both tests use the same band score system from 0 to 9. Now, let's talk about the main differences between IELTS Academic and General Training reading. These differences are in the types of texts you'll read and the level of difficulty. 1. IELTS Academic Reading contains 3 long passages taken from books, journals, magazines, and newspapers. Topics are typically related to academic subjects like science, history, technology, and social studies. Uses complex vocabulary and more difficult sentence structures. Designed for students applying to universities or professional registration. 2. IELTS General Training Reading features a mix of short and long passages taken from advertisements, work documents, manuals, newspapers, and notices. Topics focus on everyday life, workplace communication, and general interest subjects. The first 2 sections contain shorter texts, while the third section is a longer, more challenging passage. Designed for people taking IELTS for immigration, work, or general education purposes. So, which one is harder? Generally speaking, IELTS Academic Reading is more challenging because it has longer and more complex texts with difficult vocabulary. It requires strong critical thinking skills to analyze arguments and ideas. Questions demand a deeper understanding of academic-style writing. However, IELTS General Training Reading is not necessarily easy. It tests your ability to scan and skim information quickly, especially in real-life situations. Here's something important: the scoring is slightly different for IELTS Academic and General Training Reading. For example, to get a Band 7, you usually need IELTS Academic, around 30 out of 40 correct answers. IELTS General Training, around 34 out of 40 correct answers. This is because General Training Reading is considered slightly easier, so you need more correct answers to achieve the same band score. Now that you know the differences, let's talk about how to prepare effectively for your test. For IELTS Academic Reading, read academic articles, journals, and research papers to get familiar with complex writing. Focus on understanding main ideas, supporting details, and argument structure. Learn academic vocabulary using resources like the Academic Word List, AWL. For IELTS General Training Reading, practice skimming and scanning quickly. This is key for answering everyday life questions. Read magazines, advertisements, and workplace documents to get familiar with real-world reading. Pay attention to instructions, forms, and notices, as these commonly appear in the test. Let's summarize what we've learned. The IELTS reading section lasts 60 minutes, with 40 questions in both test versions. IELTS Academic features longer, more complex texts from academic sources. IELTS General Training focuses on everyday, work-related, and general interest texts. The scoring system is slightly different, meaning you need more correct answers for a high score in General Training. Your preparation strategy should match your test type. Focus on academic texts for IELTS Academic and real-life materials for General Training. And that's it. Now you know the key differences between IELTS Academic and General Training Reading. Which version are you preparing for? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more IELTS tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.